Yo, yo, we are on a road trip to Wonderland City, and I am your driver, aka host, Jimmy Eats. And this time, Jimmy drinks. We got some naked juice right here to get me through this next video. We're not supposed to be up there yet, but the title of this video is McDougal and the Sugar Diet, and it's from a Jeff Nelson. I haven't seen this video yet, so this is a blind reaction, short video, and we're just gonna jump right into it. Please like and subscribe. We're up to 87, 13 more till we hit our goal, and then we're on to the next goal. We're gonna make this thing big. But without further ado.
Hey guys, Jeff Nelson here. There's been a lot of talk recently about sugar and weight loss, and this is because of the work of a guy named Walter Kempner, who invented the rice diet, I don't know, 50 or 60 years ago, and has published a lot of research on it. And the rice diet is a diet of white rice, fruit, processed sugar, and fruit juice. And we know that this diet is successful in reversing a number of diseases like kidney disease, diabetes, diabetic retinopathy, and heart disease. And Dr. Kempner proved that in the medical literature a number of times. So now how about weight loss? What do we know about sugar and weight loss?
Before we get to what we know about sugar and weight loss, I'm just noticing those creepy babies in the back left right there. Like, what's going on with that? What's that about? Do you see them? Well, you'll see them better when I bring it back, but yeah. I can't not focus on that. I don't think I heard anything he said so far.
This is from 1970. Weight loss. Well, we have a study here from Dr. Kempner. This is from 1975. It's called Treatment of Massive Obesity.
I am just like all over the place with this reaction, but y'all know I don't edit, at least not yet, until I can afford to pay somebody to do it for me. So we're just gonna go back a little bit because I know y'all got the audio, but I pressed the wrong buttons here. I keep having to change my hotkeys up. Apologies.
What do we know about sugar and weight loss? Well, we have a study here from Dr. Kempner. This is from 1975. It's called Treatment of Massive Obesity with the Rice/Reduction Diet Program. And so let's look at some of the results here. This is a study of 106 people. These are just some examples. This is a 54-year-old guy. He lost 132.
That's an insane transformation right there. Like, he looks like a different dude. He doesn't look like the same person. He looks like two different people that are related.
Pounds in 144 days. That's about 5 months. His blood pressure, everything improved. Got off medications. Here's another. This is a 25-year-old guy. He lost 277 pounds in 379 days. So that's just over a year. And his numbers also dramatically improved.
277 pounds in a little over a year. He lost me holding my daughter. He lost me and my daughter. And that's insane. That's amazing. That is really amazing.
Here's a 48-year-old woman. She lost 115 pounds in about 8 months. She got off her meds and had, huge improvements. And then there's one more example. This is a 19-year-old woman. She lost 123 pounds in 352 days. So that's about a year and normalized all of her numbers. So now let's look at how they lost this weight while eating white rice and fruit and sugar and so on. And we go here to methods, and it says the initial diet prescribed for most patients is a low-calorie, 400 to 800 calories per day average estimated adaptation of the rice diet. And then you go on, you see that lasts for a month, and then after a month, after the initial phase of treatment, some additions such as vegetables are made to the diet, and still later others such as lean poultry or meats are added, but always the prescribed diet is low in calories, less than 1,000 calories a day. Then they go on to talk about exercise. There's a daily minimum exercise program prescribed to exercise to the point of maximum tolerance in terms of subjective comfort, environment.
Okay, now it's coming out the bag. Less than 1,000 calories a day. No, I won't subscribe to that, but I don't have that much weight to lose. And if I did, maybe I would need to do something that extreme. But I imagine anything you're eating, if you're eating less than 1,000 calories a day, you're probably doing more damage to your metabolism than good. So I would love to see like a follow-up, experiment, like where these people were, because this happened a long time ago. I'm not even sure if most of these people are alive, but it would be nice to see a follow-up and see if they were able to keep the weight off, because you can't live on 1,000 calories a day for the rest of your life.
These people start out in a clinic to learn this diet, and they get a lot of support. And then there's a thing called motivational enhancement that they talk about, where they give 24-hour urinary chloride or sodium excretion. So they get urine tests, basically. It's like drug testing to make sure that they're sticking to the diet. It says non-adherence to the diet can be detected by the finding of high values or by the failure of the patient to provide a specimen. And they use this information so that the counselors can encourage the patient to adhere better, but also peer group pressure, since the results are posted with the high values circled in red, and that you can kind of shame people into sticking to the diet because other people in the group are going to see that they're cheating. So here in the comment, it goes on to say that this program, it involves a combination of dietary manipulation, exercise, environmental alteration, and motivational enhancement. Each factor appears to be important. The reduction of calories is obviously the cornerstone of any weight reduction program. The rather severe caloric restriction allows for reasonably rapid weight reduction, which is important if the patient is to remain motivated until normal weight is achieved. So we know from the work of Dr. Kempner that you can reverse, serious diseases by eating a rice diet. That's rice diseases by eating.
They have names. They have names. Oh my gosh. Nina and Rhonda. Which one is Nina and which one is Rhonda? This whole video feels like it's out of like a Halloween special, because like the older style of pictures got a lot of them people looking like zombies. Like that lady with her chin was like the after picture, she was kind of scary. Yeah, let's just finish this video up so it don't hunt my dreams later.
A rice diet. That's rice, fruit, sugar, juices. And the rice diet is generally about 2,000 calories. People do lose some weight when they switch from the standard American diet, eating that diet. But for fast weight loss, or for people that have a lot of weight to lose, then of course Dr. Kempner always restricts calories. And of course Dr. McDougall uses a principle of calorie density for people to lose weight who want to lose weight. That's to become aware of how calorie dense the foods are they're eating and focus on the ones that are less calorie dense, eat as much as they'd like so that they're full, they're happy, they're satiated, and the weight then, just rolls off. So that's it. That's Dr. Walter Kempner. Talk to you next time.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Brown Sugar. Want to come on here this morning.
It just went right into the next video on me. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear what he said at the end there about eating all that they want. So I want to rewind that and watch the last part again. Just be patient with me while my computer loads. And of course, there's a commercial.
You save money and headaches.
How can I mute it? All right, now I can skip it. All right, let's go back to maybe the last 30, the conclusion. Yeah, we'll watch the last 45 seconds again, just see what he said.
The ones that are calorie dense eat as much as they'd like so that they're how calorie dense the foods are they're eating and focus on the ones that are less calorie dense, eat as much as they'd like so that they're full, they're happy, they're satiated, and the weight then, just rolls off. Dense the foods are they're eating and focus on the ones that Dr. McDougall uses a principle of calorie density for people to lose weight who want to lose weight. That's to become aware.
That was a lot for a little, because he's still talking about eating super low calorie. But yeah, it's cool to see that these people reverse their diseases that was wreaking havoc on their lives. They said diabetes, high blood pressure, heart problems. They've seen a lot of reversals with this diet. So you would think the opposite, especially coming from the low carb craze as of late. But thank you for sticking with me with this video. I know it's been a rough one as I learned these new hotkeys, but I still enjoy putting these out every day. We are up to 87 subscribers, so please help us get to 100. And thank you so much for joining. Peace.